Splat time!
Today we raise the Splatalot drawbridge and welcome a dozen brave young warriors to go head-to-head with the dastardly defenders as they compete to capture the highly coveted Splatalot crown.
Will the defenders be able to keep their castle safe from the young invaders, preserve the kingdom of Splatalot, and in the end reign victorious?
All we know is some will tumble, some will tilt, some will teeter, and all will go splat!
Hi, I think he's Dick.
Yes, and I think he's Dom.
And this is definitely Splatalot, the game show that gives you not one,
Not two.
but three.
Yes, three.
Amazing challenges to determine who will become the next ruler of Splatalot.
These challenges will test the speed, strength, and agility of our brave young attackers.
Who must also face the deadly defenders, intent on slowing them down at every turn.
So, what are these challenges, I hear you ask?
What are these challenges?
I'm glad you asked. In round one, all 12 attackers take on the merciless moat. The 6 fastest then get the chance to escape the stockade, but only 4 will succeed to battle it out in the final for the crown.
And in the final, one brave warrior will raise that crown aloft and say...
Barrels!
Barrels! Barrels!
That's how round one starts, with the battling barrels. Then it's up the slope, across the mace and down the incline.
The beastly battle axes are next, followed by the rope bridge of disaster. And finally, the perilous pole vault takes us home.
Oh, that is a very tricky course indeed.
Tricky, Dickie? Well, no one said it was going to be easy.
OK, then, let's make it harder.
Yes, here come the bad guys. The defence of the moat and the kingdom is in their hands. First up, our mighty, frightful knight Nitrous. The agile and vile reptile Crocness. And attackers be warned, it's scornful Thorn.
It's time for a splat attack!
Remember, the moat challenge is against the clock, so the defenders will be trying to slow down each and every attacker.
Here's the first, Emily.
Let's get this party started!
Great idea, Emily.
Oh, hang on. Isn't the course the other way?
Let's start again, shall we?
Let's get this party started!
That's better.
Emily's into charity. And a nice charitable splat there to get us started.
Attacker!
But it's not going to stay charitable for long.
I hope you're ready for this. Here we go.
Take...
Scunthorpe!
Come on, Thorn! Here we go! And Nitrous has no friends! Oh! Wow! Yes!
Nitrous is in the zone.
And Emily is in the splat water. Yes, well, nothing charitable about that splat from the defenders. But I suspect Emily's just going to keep on giving and giving.
You should be careful of starting something you might regret.
Oh, brutal!
Emily slides down the incline. Bonk snorkel!
Now, at this rate, Emily is going to be the most charitable person on the planet.
Here she is at the battle axes.
You can't get past Crocness!
That says maybe Croc, but Emily has got past the axes, so... Oh, Pudgy Muffin.
Well, the poor girl's given everything to get round this course. See?
Certainly made a healthy donation to the Splat Count, that's for sure.
Just the perilous pole vault to go.
Are you ready to give up? Crocness will make you give up!
This could go either way.
No, unfair!
Yes!
Back the way you came.
I'm sure she'll have another go. Oh, Bunyan Trumpet.
Laugh all you like, Croc, but Emily has finished.
However, 8:30 might be a little too charitable for the other attackers.
I'm gonna tear this place apart!
OK, Alexander, let's start with the slippery slope, shall we?
Nope.
Have another go, Alex.
Nope.
Go on, one more.
Nope. If anything, I'd say the course is taking Alexander apart.
And on top of that, he hasn't even met the defenders yet.
Hello, attacker! Take that!
Dundee!
Load her up, Thorn!
Alex makes a great leap, and oh, fudge sticks!
Well, Alexander the Great there. Great leap. Great splat. Game over?
Okay!
Alexander the Great is OK, but will he be OK on the axes?
Oh, better than okay. He was spectacular.
Yes, this is one for the photo album. Back, flip, flash, bang, wallop, what a picture.
And Alexander finishes in a, well, not so great 10:56, but it's still early days.
Here comes Jordan.
Attacker, how about a kiss for Nitrous?
Oh.
Load her up!
Come on, Jordan, give us a war cry.
Never, I'm gonna do this!
Come on, Jordan.
Well, that was all a bit weird. A kissy Nitrous and a taunting Thorn. But Jordan has shrugged them both off.
Let's see your skills, kid.
Yeah, come on, Jordan. Show Croc what you've... What? Patouche.
Jordan decides to pole vault without the pole, which basically leaves him just vaulting into the moat.
But despite all that, he finishes with a healthy 5:48.
You got third! I'm here to win!
Well, it is winner takes all, Kaylee, so that's a good strategy.
Kaylee likes horseback riding, but can she tame these wild axes?
Oh no, they've thrown her, but she's here to win, remember? So Kaylee gets straight back in the saddle.
And head straight back into the grubby liquid.
Kaylee canters home in 8:48, which might not cut it.
Here's our next attacker, Campbell, looking to make a splash.
And he has.
Let's blow this box down.
Now remember, Campbell, this is against the clock.
So don't let Nitrous slow you down.
Hello there. How about a perfect 10 from Nitrous?
Bangborn! Oh, good job he had his helmet on. Now he better get his skates on.
That's right, load him up. Nitrous is good at a game.
Campbell's nearly over the maze now, but he's struggling.
Well, as Gary Barlow might say.
Take that.
Well, so near, and yet so splat. Campbell reaches for the rope, but gets a splat on the back for his troubles.
Maybe I should have a go.
I don't think so. Load up.
Well, that was awkward.
A bit like Campbell's victory dance, but he won't mind. He's the second fastest so far. Thinks we'll be. What was all that about?
You were on mute. What? Oh, yeah, apparently they're all still on mute in the moat.
Well, doesn't the moat have its own remote?
Haven't the remotest idea.
OK, well, then we'll have to improvise. I'll do the defenders.
Right. Oh, no, but that means...
I'm gonna splat! Is this the way to the crown?
Oh, don't ask me. I'm just here to point angrily at you, you muppet.
Okay, so I'll just jump on these barrels. Oh!
Marvellous.
Yeah, your form's spot on.
Wait till you hear this. Ha! I am Nitrous. Fear me as I stuff my Splatuka. I am on fire.
Oh, stop it, Nitrous, or I'll fall into the moat. Look, I'm falling into the moat. But I'll soon bounce back, because I'm a bunny lass.
Ha! I'm Nitrous. Apples and pears, leave it here. Fire!
Will you just stop it, Nitrous? Is that enough of that? You give it all you do.
Too right.
Hey, don't you start.
Hey, Hannah, it's time to put another attacker on the Barbie. But first, let's go surfing.
I've just about had it with yous lot. I'm going to wash me armpits. That's great. And Hannah makes an impression of her own with 6 minutes 3.
Hannah, we're sorry about all of that. Have they found the remote yet?
So our current leader is Jordan with 5 minutes 48.
And Alexander's 10:56 puts him in the danger zone. But no one is safe yet, because we've got another 6 attackers to come, all with their own voices. Thank goodness. It was me all along.
Now they know how fast they need to be, but does that make it easier, harder, or just plain splattier?
Easier, harder, or splattier? That is the question.
Or is that 3 questions?
Well, yes. No. Oh, no. What's the answer?
Well, we're on a bit of a knife edge, aren't we? As I shall now demonstrate using this imaginary seesaw.
What?
Hey! Oh. Bear with me. Now, I represent the 6 attackers who have just finished. Now, you get on. Come on. Oh, careful!
OK. There we go. No.
Ah, lovely, right. You are the 6 attackers who are about to have a go. You see, at this stage, I don't know if I've done enough to get through. And you don't know because you haven't been round yet. So it all hangs in the balance, you see.
So what happens if, I don't know, all your 6 make it through?
Then I'm off to the next round.
Great!
And you end up down there.
Great. Here's a reminder of those all-important times to beat.
Jordan will be feeling safest as he has the fastest time of 5 minutes 48, but Alexander's in the danger zone with 10 minutes 56.
The defenders return and look ready to defend their moat.
So I suppose we'd better get ready too before...
No, we're not ready!
What's happening? Look, can we just start again?
I'm the third.
Thank you, Sarah. We're ready now. But are you ready for Nitrous?
Don't think you can sneak past Nitrous today.
Ooh, I've never seen her so mean.
Load her up.
Neither is Thorn.
Sarah's a cheerleader in her spare time.
S-P-A-L-T, splat, splat, splat.
S-P-A-L-T?
That's how we do it in Splatalot.
Or Splatalot, as Dom likes to spell it.
Here's another tough one to spell, D-N-F.
Yes, sadly for Sarah, the course was too demanding, and she does not finish. Dom, he just described you.
Watch it or I'll bite your ankles. Look at this. Matt makes it easily over the barrels.
Hi there, boy. You dare come challenge Nitrous today.
Oh, Newport!
Yes, and she did it again. And boom!
Oh, an armpit splat. That is scary from Nitrous.
Yes, I preferred it when you did her voice.
So Matt's heading over the mace. He's doing well, but oh, bum, 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 bum. Oosh.
His moat-free round comes to an end. Yes, that was a small and feisty splat from small and feisty Matt.
But that's only his first mistake, so this could still be a fast time.
Oh, and now he's made it over the axis. He's sprinting round.
This one's quicker than he looks.
Wow, even Thorn spotted the danger.
Matt's now crossed the bridge with ease.
Can you do this, attacker?
Of course he can!
Oh, blibber!
Oh, I don't think so.
But Croc can't dampen his spirits because Matt is over in 3:42, the fastest time today! Woo! Let's hear it for the little guy! Hang on, I'm not normally this much smaller than you.
Well, you're not. I'm just having another go on the imaginary seesaw.
You could have told me. Right, here's our next attacker, Benita.
Let's get ready to tumble!
Okay, Benita, I'm ready. Are you ready, Dick?
Oh, yes.
You dare challenge Nitrous today, attacker!
Nantwich.
Load her up, Thorn!
Nice shot.
Down she goes!
Now look at this for accuracy. Benita gets splattered on the upper arm, then seconds later she gets splattered again in exactly the same place before finding the gravy boat.
Great loading, Thorn.
Very funny.
Eggy.
Meanwhile, back to Benita. She promised tumbles, and with that time, she's tumbled out of the tournament.
On to our next attacker. Here's barrel-rumbling tumbler Connor.
Nerds rule! No, Connor. It clearly states the attacker who wins the crown rules.
Don't be nerdy.
Connor on the slippery slope, about to face Nitrous.
That's right, load them up! Woo! Woo! Are you ready for more, attacker?
I doubt it.
Oh, I can't take much more of this booming woman, and neither can Connor. He's down.
Okay, Nitrous, but remember, he who booms last booms longest. Basil Brush told me that. And Connor has just boomed himself into the second round.
Here's our 11th attacker, Kiara.
Let's get her done!
Hang on, what's this?
Oh, Thorn!
Nitrous has finally let Thorn have a go.
Great shot, Thorn. Not as good as mine, though.
Double eggy. Here's Kiara at the beastly battle axes. Gently, gently. Oh, Basil Nibblenu.
Well, she's almost last, but she's certainly not least when it comes to a right old splatting. That was as good a splat as we've seen all day. You're okay in our books, Kiara.
Okay!
Yes, you're okay. That's what I just said.
She tackles the axes one more time. This time she makes it onto the second, and...
Oh, shuttlecock! It's like she was looking for a third axe.
But instead, she found a big fat shuttlecock.
Well, Kiara, you're still okay in our books.
You've got guts, kid.
So we know Kiara's okay, but sadly, her time of 10:42 isn't. She won't be going through.
Here's Rossi, who's already under the watchful eye of Nitrous.
You can't argue with that. She's been on fire all day.
This is unfair. At least let's hear his battle cry.
It's go time!
Well, it's been stop time so far, Rossi.
Here he is at the pole vault.
Come on! No one gets past Crockness!
Or the pole, for that matter. Everyone's struggled. Look, 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 look.
But Rossi can change all that.
Forwards. Then backwards.
Looks like Crockness is winning.
But Rossi tries again, and this time, he makes it!
Croc's not a happy bunny.
But he is. Rossi's over in 6:06, and that's good enough to go through.
Next time, we'll get you.
Nitrous really does give me nightmares. Where's Mr. Rudy?
Well, just think about the 6 attackers whose dream of capturing the crown is still alive.
Matthew, Connor, Jordan, Hannah, Rossi and Campbell.
Of course, that dream could soon be shattered into 1,000 pieces.
What?
Because the stockade is up next and that's enough to give anyone nightmares.
Can't we talk about something nice?
All right. Well, I suppose you must be happy that small and feisty Matt is in the lead.
Oh, yes. I predict he's going to win. Plus, Nerdy Connor is in second place. So it just goes to show you can compete if you're big, small, brawny or brainy.
Yes, this show treats everyone equally. Equally badly. We'll splat anyone.
Anyone? You wouldn't splat...
No, you're right. We wouldn't splat her.
Oh, right. And of course, you would never splat, Rudy.
Well, that's where you're wrong, you see, my friend.
Yes.
Because if small and feisty Matt doesn't win,
Right.
then Mr. Rudy gets it.
No!
But first, here's a reminder of who's through.
Feisty Matt, Nerdy Connor, Jumping Jordan, Mute Boat Hannah, Vaulting Rossi and Macy's Campbell.
This is not fair.
Yes, but maybe Matt will win. We know he's fast, and 4 of the 6 attackers will survive the next round, which we are about to see in more detail.
The attackers begin on the Wheel of Certain Doom.
They then head over to the ladder rungs and start building their ladders.
Some rungs fit, but some don't.
When the ladders are built, they can grab one of only 4 flags and then make their escape to the grand final.
Yes, 4 flags mean 4 attackers will survive, but 3 won't.
Do you mean 2?
I was including Mr. Rudy.
Oh, yes, but he'll survive if Matt wins.
Here are the stockade defenders.
The painfully vain Viking Gildar, the manic mechanic Tinkor, and... Yes, the shouty scaremonger Scab.
You're playing with the big boys now.
Quiet, monkey boy.
Now the defender's job is to make life as hard as possible for this lot. Hannah in pink, Rossi in green, Connor in blue, Campbell in yellow, Jordan in light blue, and finally the Feistmeister and Mr. Rudy Saviour, Matt in navy.
They won't stay in those colours for long.
I think it's too late to change now.
No, I mean, in a minute, the defenders won't have anything to aim at other than foam monkeys.
Foam monkeys, I like it. Hey, they're off.
Yeah, here we go.
Campbell and Hannah are off to a good start.
Who's Gildar going? It's Jordan.
Hannah is the first to make it to the ladders.
Oh, double whammy splatty. First it's a back splat, then it's an arm whack, which leads to a fall into the foam.
Hannah now has a second rung. She's flying.
And there's Matt. Come on, keep it feisty.
Stop, Rose!
Oh, and the arm thwacks Hannah.
There's a rung for Rossi,
And there's some slime from Tinkor.
but Rossi's rung doesn't fit.
What's up, Matt? Oh, Matt's up. That's what's up. And now he's down.
I can't watch. Come on, Matt, do it for Mr. Rudy.
Oh, hold the shot.
Attackers! You're playing with the big boys now.
Yeah, the big boys.
Now, if Tinker's one of the big boys, how big do you have to be?
Now, that's comedy timing. Nice one, Jordan.
You're supposed to pump the balloons, Gildar.
Sorry!
Yeah, you should.
I didn't make them! I didn't!
Oh, while Scab and Gildar fight, Hannah finishes her ladder.
Gildar starts hosing.
And Matthew starts hurdling. What a leap!
Oh, Jordan looks tired.
And Hannah looks... Well, she tries to look, but there's too much foam.
Well, I don't know if he meant to, but Gildar just came to her rescue.
Another brave leap there from the mighty mouse, Matthew.
Here comes Hannah. There goes Hannah.
Well, she's got clean goggles now, but somehow she didn't see that coming.
It's time someone made a move in this round. And it's Scab.
Flat!
Hannah responds by making it to the top of the wheel, and she grabs the first flag.
Oh, knobbly Wally.
Who's Tinker sliming?
Rossi. Well, Rossi, you did ask.
Campbell is still building his ladder.
But Hannah is about to climb hers. Tinkor greets her with a slime stick.
Oh no, Matt's sprung the wrong rung.
And Hannah's through to the final.
Scab! They're getting away! Don't let them get away!
Don't shout at Scab! Scab does the shouting! Ah!
Yes, well, Scab does the shouting, but he also does the splatting. Rochdale.
Campbell climbs. And Tinkor slimes, lovely.
Now what's Scab up to?
Well, he's up to no good by the look of it.
OK, this is hotting up. We have 5 attackers out there, but only 3 flags.
And it looks like Connor's making a move. Yes, he's going for a flag. He's in an awkward position, but yes, he has the second flag.
Campbell's also after one, but he can't get past the arms.
Connor approaches his ladder.
And Campbell finally gets his flag.
Connor won't mind because he's through.
Matt will mind, though, especially when he sees Campbell sprinting up his ladder with a flag. But he slips in the excitement.
Jordan floundering in the foam.
I'm not just gonna give you the crown.
I should hope not, Scab. There's another round to go yet.
And Campbell is the third attacker through, which means there's only one place left.
Mighty Matt is still building his ladder, but Rossi's going for the flag, and oh, he slips!
Matt's finished. That means he can go for the flag too.
Rossi has another go, and yes, he's got the flag!
They're getting away! They're getting away!
And climbing like a majestic foam monkey, Rossi makes it into the final.
Ah, so that's what foam monkeys sound like.
Farewell, small and feisty Matt.
And so long, Jordan. But it's time to say hello to today's finalists, Hannah, Connor, Campbell, and Rossi.
So I think Mr. Rudy needs to be introduced to my old friend, Mr. Pie.
Ah, wait, but surely the final's more important. I mean, after all, we're about to find out who'll defeat the defenders.
Defend the crown!
And get to wear that.
You know something? You're right. The final is way more important than this.
Thank you.
Best to get it out of the way now.
Oh, no! Hi, Mr. Rudy! How could you?
Right, now can we all stop worrying about Mr. Rudy and get on with the main event? Through to the final are Hannah, Connor, Campbell, and Rossi. Ballista and Kookaburra have been called up to ensure the defenders are at full strength for the final.
And this is what they'll be defending, the Capture the Crown course.
The attackers start with a pole drop into the funky foam.
Then it's over the teeters, the barrier, and bouncy boys.
Before climbing the water wall and capturing that all-important Splatalot crown.
Here's how the attackers line up. Rossi's in green, Connor's in blue, Hannah's in pink, and Campbell's in yellow.
Get him to the ground. Defend the crown.
Apparently they write their own material.
Get him to the ground.
Defend the crown!
Hey, and they're off, straight down into the funky foam. Oh, umbilical me Betty.
And what a lovely way for Hannah to start the final.
On to the teeters. Who will fall first? Campbell? No, he's okay. How about Hannah? Ooh, nearly, but she recovers. Back to Campbell. No, he's still on. So is Connor, and so is Rossi. This is unheard of. Will somebody please splat? Thank you, Rossi. Oh, and thank you too, Campbell.
Well, what a relief. For a moment, it looked like no one would teeter or totter for that matter.
Time for a shower.
Oh, missing Gilda and Scab already.
We've got a comedian.
Oh, you're saturated!
Hannah refuses to get drawn into the sideshow, but she overshoots. Will that count?
Well, technically, both feet need to be on the barrier, so it's controversial, but she's been allowed to continue. And that puts Hannah in the lead.
Campbell's still teetering.
Hannah's now climbing.
And Connor's a goner.
Good luck crossing my courtyard.
Well, it won't be yours for much longer, Tink, if Hannah gets the crown.
And that is looking ever more likely as she's well ahead of the rest.
Oh, someone just woke up Thorn.
Connor's off again. And yes, there goes Rossi too. Now what about Campbell? Yes, he makes it a splat trick.
Hannah's reaching across. And Hannah is still hanging on. She reaches for the wall, and she makes it.
Is it too late for the rest now? Connor sprints, and he's over.
And just like Hannah, he is allowed to proceed. At least they're applying the same rules to everyone in the final.
So Hannah's got company, and she seems to be struggling.
Rossi now tries sprinting. Wu-Tang!
Hannah can't get out.
It's time for slime.
Croc splats Rossi, who's still at the end of his teeter.
And Thorn now joins in with the vaporizer.
How'd you like
And
that?
despite all that unwanted attention, Rossi is over.
The final is now anybody's. Well, almost.
Hannah is getting absolutely nowhere. And look, Connor is closing in.
But Nitrous is there to slow him down.
And Thorn does the same to Rossi.
Tink joins in too. So this final and that crown is still there for the taking.
Hannah has yet another go.
But Connor is now on the platform and takes the lead. What will Hannah and Rossi do now?
Defend the crown.
It's too late for that, Kook, as Connor is climbing.
Looks like it's over for Rossi.
Connor's now halfway up the water wall. What must Hannah be thinking?
Whatever it is, it's too late because Connor has made it to the top and has the crown.
Yeah!
All hail King Connor, the conqueror of Splatalot.
So to the victor the spoils and to the losers some more splats. Isn't that right, Your Highness?
That's right! Nerd rule!
Wow, that will go down as one of the best finals in Splatalot history. Oh, you've got to feel for Hannah.
But don't take anything away from Connor. He's a worthy winner too.
Now let's see who's worthy of this title. As always, we had a ton of top splats to choose from, but there can only be one, and this is it!
Yes, it's Alexander's amazing attempts across the battle axis. The second axe gets him, and before he knows it, he's head over heels and into the moat. Definitely one for the family album. Great one, Alexander.
So from Alexander the Great to our new king, Connor the Conqueror.
Connor was today's most consistent attacker. He finished a speedy second in the moat challenge.
He kept his record nice and neat by finishing second again in the stockade.
But then he ruined it all by going one better in the final.
Yeah!
That's all for now. So till next time, keep splatting.
I'm the king of the castle!